Alrighty, hey everyone, how's it going? Via Van Helsing here, back with the council. Let's see. I believe we finished chapter 4 last time. Yeah. Or we were about to. Something like that.
So,
this is where we are right now.
What do you think of our first adventure?
I must admit, it has been fun by your side.
Oh,
Same
you think
here.
so? I still don't like Emily. Gonna just put that out there. Elizabeth.
Oh, she's been drinking too much again.
Hey,
Louis, I
don't
need to
say
talk
that
to you
about
right
Elizabeth.
now.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
I was sure there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
I don't
Louis,
like
we need
Emily
to
as
talk
this
now.
love interest, though.
Otherwise, it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
Yes, I'm going to follow Elizabeth. Good night, nurse man.
Sorry, Emily, but I can't leave Elizabeth like this.
Yes, look at her.
All right,
What's wrong
Elizabeth.
with you,
How
Louis?
can I help?
Come on now.
Thank you. Come on, follow me.
You go for your night of whatever versus
I really need to
helping
talk to you,
this
Louis, right now.
Does Lord Mortimer
scantily
know the
dressed
best
damsel in
invade of your
distress.
Listen to me, damn it. My days are numbered.
room? Elizabeth, I don't know if it's about my mother again, but I'm telling you, you've nothing to be afraid of. She didn't come here for you.
I saw her
Saw who? You saw my mother? When?
just last night. I went out to walk along the cliff top and I saw her in the distance. She tried to hide right away, but I'm sure it was her.
Are you saying you recognized my mother in the middle of the night while she was hiding?
Good
Yes,
gracious.
Louis, I know it was her.
You just said she was far away, right? In the middle of the night. And the exterior of the island
awe
isn't
of-
exactly well lit.
Listen, I'm telling you, it
Everything
was her.
about Elizabeth right now. Yeah.
She doesn't hesitate on her answers. She's not trembling. She's really convinced of what she's seen. Did you talk to each other?
No, she was far away. I didn't make any noise, and then she was gone.
Have you told anyone you've seen her? Sir Holm? Mortimer?
You don't understand. It's her. She's here.
Yes, I understand.
No, you're not listening. The moment I saw her, I was overcome by spasms. She's here. I'm telling you, it was her.
Calm down.
Yes, I need something to calm me down.
Okay. Yeah, I think I ought to refuse.
No thanks, I'd better not.
Listen, if you want me to tell you everything, you have to drink with me, Louis.
What?
What I have to say to you is of the utmost importance.
I don't know. This seems like a very bad idea. No.
No, I won't drink.
All right, Louis, then get the hell out of here. You're incapable of opening your eyes, so be it. Get out!
You're being very hostile for someone who you want to help whom you want to help you. Bye, Elizabeth. I don't know, I feel like drinking would have been a really bad idea then. Trade unlocked, clear-headed.
Where
Sweet.
the hell did I go with Elizabeth?
Well, Louis, gotta keep your head clear more than alcohol here. Let's focus on the
I
task
could
at
have spent the night
hand.
with Emily, but no. I had to go play the night with a big heart.
Louis,
Oh, well, never mind. Tomorrow's another day.
tomorrow is another day. Do you usually sleep with a pillow, Louis? Louis, pillow, blankets. Surely you don't usually sleep like this. Also, have you changed clothes once since we've been here? Okay then.
Monsieur de Richet, I am arresting you for the murder of Elizabeth Adams.
What the hell's going on?
Okay.
You are in deep trouble, my young friend.
Was in deep trouble the moment I looked at your face. Alright, I resolved the enigma of the Medusa. I discovered Lord Mortimer's room where he hides the treasure. I found out that Emily was hiding something. I persuaded Emily to tell me her secret. I accepted to keep Elizabeth company, and I left Elizabeth's place before I got drunk. So that was a success. I could have joined Emily in my room, though. Probably for the best. Okay, so we might be able to finish this in this episode, but it might run a little bit longer than I had anticipated. Still, though, I'm pretty sure this is the last chapter that we have of this, though. Oh my gosh! This game is so much longer than I thought it was. Oh, wow. Okay. We're 8 minutes in. I guess we can start episode 2. Hi, this is me from the future. Actually, this is me from the past, since you're watching this video on YouTube, and it must have been recorded before this in order to be here. Well, I assume anyway. But this is me from the future of the me that you just saw, because I went and downloaded this game and now I'm playing
How many
the next
times
episode.
must I tell you? You must never put your life on the line for me.
Mother has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
We are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible. Without your mother,
Oh, is this just recapping?
hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine.
All I can tell you is I'm looking for my sister.
Do you believe your mother capable of torturing a child?
Possibly.
For cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother.
Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs, and Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. You will find that Lord Mortimer is not what one would call conventional, Monsieur de Richet. Monsieur de Richet, I am arresting you
What is
for the
going on?
murder of Elizabeth Adams.
Okay, where are we? Okay, let's read a book. This seems like a great time. Still don't have all the encyclopedia, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. Which is unfortunate, but okay. Erudition, psychology, logic, and etiquette. Let's go more etiquette. I feel like etiquette is a good idea. Oh, I can do another one. Awesome. Great. Lots of time for reading right now. Lots and lots of time. Okay, what's going on? We're in Lord Mortimer's office. Right. Hey! Wow. What an office. Is this an office?
At last we meet, Monsieur de Richet. Do
Yep.
you mind if I call you Louis?
Actually, yes.
Please do.
Thank you. I wish
Fine.
to apologize wholeheartedly, Louis. I made you cross the seas, and I wasn't even here to welcome you.
Yeah, it was kind
When
of
I
weird,
asked you to join us here, it was, of course, in the hope that you would help us find your mother. But an act of horrific violence occurred during the night, and I do not know if this is linked to the disappearance of Sarah.
What do you mean?
What are you getting at? What act of violence?
We found Elizabeth Adams' body in her room.
Well, I mean, you did arrest
She
me
was
for her
brutally
murder.
murdered, stabbed several times. I'll get straight to the point, Louis. According to the initial elements at my disposal, you were the last person to see her alive.
Done it.
Yes, last night we,
Good Samaritan that I am.
Do you suspect me?
I
Yes,
want
you were just
tell me
arrested for it.
everything that happened last night and leave nothing out.
Great.
Tell me, how did the evening begin?
I was with the Duchess Hillsborough. Okay, apparently my diversion is locked. I don't think I have diversion, so... I was with the Duchess.
Duchess Hillsborough and I were returning to our rooms when Elizabeth came up to us. She was in a state of panic and insisted that she needed to speak to me. She said she feared for her life. I took my leave of the Duchess and followed Elizabeth to her room.
Continue.
She insisted we have a drink, without which she refused to confide anything.
What exactly did she want to speak about?
About her childhood with my mother, she thought she'd seen my mother. I'm going to say about her childhood with my mother because I don't want to tell him that she thought that she'd seen my mother because I don't know of his intentions right now.
About my mother. She had just found out that I was Sarah de Riche's son. Elizabeth wanted to tell me about the horrors my mother apparently inflicted on her.
Finding out that your own parents had always lied to you. Well, that must not have been an easy thing to hear. But
What do you mean? How did you know that?
I refused to go on drinking with her. She already seemed drunk and her conversation became confused. So, then she ordered me to get out. If only I'd stayed.
Don't blame yourself, Louis. How could you have known? But thank you for this new information.
Louis, I shan't hide the fact that this tragedy puts me in a very delicate situation. I cannot
yes.
risk upsetting the smooth operation of our next conference. But the case cannot remain unaddressed.
Ah, the classic detective on an island case.
I must reassure my guests,
Okay,
and
that was quick.
justice will be done. And for that to happen, I must ask for your help.
I would have let him
Why is
continue
that?
anyway, but...
You met Elizabeth. You spoke together, I believe. She trusted you. Listen, Louis. Find out who could have committed this murder. I refuse to believe that one of my guests is the murderer. I want to know who is responsible.
Who else
for
could
this.
it be?
And I
We're all
trust
trapped
you.
on an island.
You have my
We're
backing.
trapped in this mansion here together. It
stop at
has to
nothing.
be one of us. But which
Can I
one
count on
could
you?
it be?
Of course.
So
How would you like me
classic
to proceed?
detectiveness.
Maybe you could start by going to the scene of the crime. Elizabeth was attacked.
I'm a
in her room.
detective. Are there any suspects? Any detail? Let's see
Can you
details.
tell me anything else about what happened?
Now, Louis, I wouldn't want to influence you. Get over there and form your own opinion.
Thanks. I'm just gonna go
Right.
there.
I'll get over there
I'm not
immediately.
gonna ask him about suspects
Thank you,
because
Louis.
he already
And
said that
once
he
you've
didn't
finished,
suspect anyone on the
come
island.
back and let me know your findings. I'll be waiting. And Louis, you've got permission to search through the guests' rooms. They've all been notified and they agree.
All right, now we're really playing detective. Sweet. Okay. So Elizabeth's been murdered. I apparently was not as strongly suspected as Holm would have thought I was, even though I was apparently arrested in the last one. That's a little inconsistent from how it ended the last time. I guess they just did that to put you on a cliffhanger. Okay, so where's Lizzie's room? Poor Elizabeth, though. I really wanted her to be a love interest. I wonder if there's any way I could have prevented her death. We'll never know now, unless I play through this game again.
So Jacques Peru?
By the way, this game is a whole lot longer than I thought it was. Napoleon... I'm gonna go to Elizabeth's room first. I think this is Emily's room. Ah, Volner. Hello.
Good day, Monsieur de Riche.
I wouldn't
Mr.
say so.
Volner, are you looking for anything in particular? Next to Elizabeth's room?
I no,
I wonder if it was him. I'm not gonna call
nothing
it.
special.
Insinuate that he looks dodgy. No, speak about Elizabeth's death. Don't tell him anything for the time being. And what is he doing in the corridor? I'll just speak about Elizabeth's death.
Has anyone told you that Elizabeth was killed last night?
Yes. Rumors spread quickly.
He looks very put out.
It's horrible. How did it happen?
I can say nothing to you, sir. You'd better follow your host's instructions and stay in your quarters.
I shall leave you now, sir. I will return to my room.
What you acting that way for? Now I'm getting the feeling that maybe he didn't commit the crime, but he knows who did and he's trying to cover for them for some reason. Okay, Lizzie, let's see what happened. Oh, your body's not here anymore? Where's the blood? There should be lots of blood. She was stabbed multiple times. Is anyone tampered? Oh, yep, there's the blood. Oh, there's Lizzie. Huh, I showed her in the middle of the pentagram earlier. Poor Lizzie. I liked her. I know she was kind of odd at times, but... Okay, can I crouch? Nope. Okay, I do want to go through this real quick. I haven't seen any of my characters in a while, so I want to see which ones I have. Lizzie, Dirce, Hillsborough, Von Wollner, Barreau Jacquet. Great. Okay. How's it going, Lizzie? You're not looking too good. Good gravy. Girl must have kept the tattoo parlors in America in business. Of course she didn't live in America. Okay. Great camera angles. The arm, the upper body, the hands, the legs. I'm gonna have to examine everything, but let's start with the upper body.
Count no fewer than 9 wounds on the thorax, with a lot of blood. At first sight, I'd say that's what caused her death.
Seems logical. Observe the wounds.
It looks as though the wounds were inflicted from a precise angle. As if the murderer was standing behind Elizabeth.
Very interesting, Louis. Examine the
Some of
tattoos.
these tattoos are veritable works of... What's that? The skin between her breasts is different. Bloody hell! This tattoo was drawn on a page of leather and stitched onto her skin. Probably during childhood. If the scars are anything to go by. It's the same kind of tattoo as on the rest of her body.
Never mind. Never mind anything I said about the tattoos. I'm sorry, Lizzie. Okay. Examine the hands.
Wounds, but blood on the right hand. Nothing on the left except that tattooed symbol. No marks or bruising around the wrists. Doesn't look like she was tied up or held by force.
I wonder if it was Mom. How about her head?
I see no sign of bruising on the skull. The only clue is a scar from a previous craniectomy. Poor Elizabeth, she must have been very young when she went through all that. That's torture. She also has old scars around the neck, maybe mutilations.
This is very sobering. With the
She
nose.
blood from the nose.
Observe
There's
the bleed.
signs of bleeding, but I don't see any traces of bruising.
Examine the mouth.
What a strange smell.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, I still don't have enough science. Oh, darn. Darn, if I'd have gotten that other encyclopedia page, I'd probably be able to figure that out. Alright, let's see. Got the upper body,
There are
the
numerous
arm.
marks on the body. She must have fought like a lion. It couldn't have happened without a lot of noise.
True.
There are also a number of old scars.
Meaning of the scarring.
People who scar
I can
themselves
guess.
in this way generally do so to relieve some kind of psychological suffering. By trying to master the pain, they establish their self-control.
Alright. Examine the scars. Have I done this?
Scarring. Ugh. Scarring isn't very regular, but they're mostly from old cuts.
You guess. Examine the tattoos. Oh, I can't. Okay, I think the only thing left is the
Blood,
legs.
but no trace of blows on the legs.
Look at the tattoos.
More tattoos. Similar to those on the rest of her body.
Analyze the
Tracks
streaks.
of the blood streaks caused by the wounds to the thorax show that she was standing when she lost blood. This proves that she was standing when she was assassinated. Possibly held by someone or something.
Okay. I think that's everything. Okay, so she's still got some bottles of alcohol strewn about her person. Probably the murder weapon. Analyze the knife.
The handprint on the handle is really small. I can't imagine a man with a hand that size. It must be from a woman's
I'm
hand.
telling you, it's your mom. It was your mom! I do not trust his
blade
mom.
is short and thin. Well sharpened, apparently. It's covered in blood. Still fresh.
The handle.
The lower part of the handle is unsullied by blood. The murderer gripped the weapon so tight that there's no blood where he held it. The handprint
She
indicates
actually-
a small and slender hand.
Alright. Oh, we get to examine the blood. A very large pool of blood. Hey, I'm trying not to step in this here. Oh, wait, there we go.
Poor girl bled to death.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Whoever left that footprint has boats for feet. That's at least a size 15. Where's a size like that here? Peru? Washington, maybe.
Washington could have been around the scene of the crime.
Knocked over bottle of wine.
Not surprising. And let's smell. You would use 4 consumable items during a single quest or consumed a noxious element. Dialogue timer is no longer visible.
Same thing Elizabeth served me last night. Still
Okay.
just as disgusting. I don't know what's happened to this wine, but it's undrinkable.
I'm telling you, it must have been poisoned. Okay, where's the golden elixir? Here's a nice pentagram. Let's examine the pentagram.
A pentagram?
Yes.
What the hell's been going on here?
You saw that the other day. I remember Mother's books. Let's go for that
Many
first.
esoteric rituals are based on this shape.
Yeah,
Could Elizabeth have been sacrificed during an occult ritual?
strong possibility.
I wonder if Elizabeth's death has anything at all to do with this pentagram.
Seems likely.
If a ritual went wrong and degenerated, Elizabeth would probably have been killed in the center of the pentagram, not 3 meters from here. That's strange.
Yeah, that is kind of strange. There's really no signs of her being dragged over here after everything was over. If maybe somebody was like holding Elizabeth and then his mother came from behind and stabbed her several times. Maybe even without the person that was holding her's consent. I think there was probably 2 people involved in this. That would be my theory. And one of them is definitely his mom. Busted
Clock
old
stopped at 3:54. If it was
Ooh.
smashed during the murder,
Nice
then
catch.
I've just established the time of the crime.
Seems likely. Yeah, I've already read these letters. What's this? Aha, another boot print, eh?
Piece of fabric.
Oh,
High
never
quality
mind.
at that. I'd say it's silk. Going by the texture and the gray hue, it must come from a dress, that kind that women of quality wear.
Telling you, it's your mom.
Color doesn't correspond to Emily's black outfits, and Elizabeth doesn't have anything quite like this in her wardrobe.
It's your mom.
Let's take a closer look. It's a little dirty. It must come from the bottom of the dress where it touches the ground. I recognize that moire pattern. It's the same as the travel dress my mother was wearing when she left.
Told you, man.
Why the hell did she come into this room?
She was busy murdering Elizabeth, because your mom's like a villain. Sorry, man, I hate to tell you this, but your mom is a shady character. Okay. Oh, what's all this stuff? Cosmetics? Oh, medicine,
Vials
probably.
of laudanum.
Take a look at the vials. Laudanum. Wait, that's for amnesia, right? He took laudanum to heal himself, I think?
The label shows that this laudanum comes straight from America. I wonder if Washington's involved.
Washington seems like he was trying to help Elizabeth. Oh, there's a spout of blood on the wall. I gotta wonder, maybe Washington was the other person in this room, but he wasn't actually privy to the murder.
The blood spatter indicates that the murderer must have held Elizabeth upright during the attack. Even if Elizabeth wasn't very big, I doubt she wouldn't have put up a struggle. It takes tremendous strength to overpower someone like that.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Didn't see this. It's a gun. Most definitely a gun. I tell you not to pick it up,
Pistol?
but
Fairly new,
I don't
I'd
think
say.
fingerprinting was a
And
thing.
judging by the weight of it,
fairly light.
Examine the
Tribute
firearm.
engraved on the barrel. To the liberators of France.
Search the grip.
There's a few dried traces of blood on the grip. Difficult to know for sure how they got there. It's extremely well maintained. The barrel is perfectly clean. It isn't loaded, and well, there's no traces of gunshot residue. I conclude that it hasn't been used recently. Right. I shall have to find its owner.
Well, if it's French, it could be Napoleon's, liberator of France. So much intrigue and mystery. Is there anything on the deck that I can go discover? Apparently not. Okay. Anything else around here that I need to look at? Not see. Hang on. There's a pentagram on the ceiling. At the ropes. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Is there anything else I'm missing here? Either way, I don't think there's much else to do. How did you get there? When did you get there? Why did you get there? Who are you? Hi!
Has finished with this room?
Who made such a mess of this room?
Who could have made such a mess of this room?
Miss Adams, sir. We were given orders to leave the room as it was, so as not to rush her.
Did she have a fight with someone to get the room into this state?
Not that I know of, sir. Miss Adams would sometimes throw a tantrum, during which she would destroy anything that came to hand.
Well, that
Lord
doesn't sound out of
Mortimer
character.
told us not to enter the room.
Thanks for that information.
You are welcome, sir. Has Sir finished with this room?
Oh, I think so.
I know enough now. Thank you.
Very well, sir. Sir may return whenever need be. I shall guard the door.
Thanks. Were you always there? I'm pretty sure you weren't. But yeah, I'm gonna take this as a cue that, I'm done now. I kind of want to take a look at... Oh, George is right here. Let's take a look at his room. Hi, George. How's it going? Say, were you in Elizabeth Adams' room last night? What size of boot do you have? Also, nice room. Great room. Looks wonderful. What's this, a book? Inspector's Journal. Awesome. I'm going to...
Map of Vermont.
Vermont.
Golden elixir.
A map of Vermont? What do you have a map of Vermont for here, George? Why Vermont specifically? What are you planning on doing to Vermont, George? Okay. Random painting. Oh, a shoehorn. I was like, what is that? Oh! Why do people keep appearing out of nowhere? I'm gonna wait a minute before I talk to you. Let me look at your shoe size. Oh, your shoes aren't actually that big. If there's a way for me to get a print of shoes, I could probably match them up, but I don't think... What's... Oh.
A map of Connecticut.
Oh. Lots of maps of the US of A. I'm gonna look at your...
Like a note between Emily and Washington about trade deals.
Trade deals, right.
My dear
Sis.
George, I'd like to invite you to join me as planned at my place. I have a project to show you. It is time that the United States played a more important role on the world stage. I understand your reluctance of playing with fire. I know your new country is very young, but rest assured that I would do nothing to jeopardize what we have built together. I look forward to seeing you soon. Your friend, William.
Alright. That isn't ringing a bell right now in my history bank, but maybe come back to it. Can I steal something from this? Okay, nope. Yeah. A clock. Similar to the one that was in Elizabeth Adams' room. It's almost like they came from the same house or something. Can I go through his luggage? Apparently not. Okay, nice bed you got there. See, you had it made. My bed hasn't been made, but no, they don't care about my bed, but George Washington's bed, oh. Should I go out and... Can't go out in the balcony. Probably for the best. Oh, look at that, oh.
Portrait of George Washington.
I love how it looks... it doesn't look that much like George Washington in this. I mean, he is older, admittedly, but still, it just doesn't look that much the same. It's just kind of funny. George, how's it going?
Greetings, Louis.
Greetings, Georgie.
Mr. President, you can guess why I'm here.
Of course.
Lord Mortimer has sent me to ask you a few questions about last night.
How am I going to tell Elizabeth's father that she's dead?
Well, everybody already
I
thinks
know.
she's dead. I don't know what he expects at this
I
point,
shall
and I don't like
endeavor
him
to
that
find
much.
out the truth about this
I mean, the
tragedy.
character. I don't know
must
about John
ask
Adams.
you to help me, though. Please.
Find the degenerate pig who did this, Louis.
Okay. Looks like he's grieving. Ask him about the laudanum. Let's go with this
Are
first.
you all right, Mr. President? Are you feeling all right?
Oh, don't worry. It's this rotten toothache. What do you expect? I'm no spring chicken now.
Not quite. You have any laudanum?
Were you aware that Elizabeth took laudanum?
Yes, she came to ask me for some. She had finished her reserve, I believe.
Does he know why?
Did she tell you why she was so desperate to get some, Mr.
She
President?
addicted?
She said she had terrible migraines that wouldn't go away.
More likely for the voices she heard, not the migraines.
Yep. Had
Tell
you
me,
spoken
Mr.
to
President,
her?
Had you spoken to
Are
Elizabeth
your
since
feet
your
big?
arrival? You know her father. You thought she was dead.
No, I didn't. And I believe I'll be taking my remorse with me to my grave. I
Well,
wanted
okay.
to, but I didn't know where to begin.
You can't blame yourself. You couldn't have known that her days were numbered.
Okay, anything else? Do you know if she had any enemies? Do you know why she was here? Speak to him about the footprint. Ooh, that could be getting into something. But I think we should do it.
Mr. President, we found a footprint at the scene of the crime.
Not a dress shoe, I hope. That's all I wear.
No, rest assured. It looks like the print of a big ankle boot. A large size, I'd say.
Perfect. That should help you, Louis. It's a clue.
Yeah. Alright, I guess that's the last thing we get to ask him about that, maybe. I don't know, could we? Could we go back to him? Louis, turn around. Come on. Okay.
Greetings, Louis.
Okay. Anything else? Do you know if she had any enemy? Do you know why she was here? I already kind of know why she's here, but I'm gonna ask
You
him
know
anyway.
why she came to the island?
To get help, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't that right?
That is correct,
Indeed.
actually.
Sir Gregory suggested to her father that he introduce her to Lord Mortimer to see if he could help her.
Why invite her now, then?
It
Go
would
for it.
appear that she wasn't invited to the conference.
That doesn't surprise me. The poor girl was in no way concerned by our business, and she had no political clout.
So, I don't understand why Sir Gregory invited her during the conference of his good friend Lord Mortimer. He must have realized that he wouldn't have much time to grant her. Preparing a conference does not seem an easy task. On the evening of our arrival, Lord Mortimer didn't even welcome us, what with his being so busy and all.
Yes, you're right, Louis. I didn't
Very
think of
suspect.
that. It is indeed rather surprising.
Could Holm have
The
something to do with
easiest
this?
thing to do is simply
I never
ask
liked
him,
him.
you know.
Of course.
Well, fine then. You want to be direct, not, you know, manipulative and everything. Oh, wait, hold on. Do you know if she had any
if
enemies?
She had any enemies, Mr. President?
Not that I know of. I heard about her altercation with Mr. Peru, but that case was closed, if I'm not mistaken.
I've heard nothing about
But
this.
if in doubt, I wouldn't leave any door unopened, and I'd go and question your fellow countrymen.
Oh, yes.
Don't worry. Countryman or not, I'm not letting anybody slip through the cracks.
Of course not. Besides, I sound very American.
I
Okay.
shan't keep you any longer, Mr. President.
Feel free, Louis. If there's anything I can do, just ask.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Okay. How long have we been recording now? 34 minutes? Let's see if I can... I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this episode, or this chapter, or whatever it's called in this video. These have been kind of... Well, I'll go a little bit longer. Yeah, this is the guy. Hey, Peru. Man, he looks just mean. All over.
What do you want from me, de Richet?
Oh, that's what you sound like.
Greetings. It's fallen to me
Cut
that...
the crap! Get to the point. We both know why you're here.
Yes.
And have you got anything to tell me?
What What does it matter? It's too late anyway. Do what you have to do and get out.
You're not acting suspicious at all.
It's
You don't
never
look
too
well.
late, sir. If you have something to say, now is the time.
You don't understand. Everything's already written. It's over.
Why is he behaving like the perfect culprit? What is it that's already written? I'm not sure I follow you.
No, you don't.
Then tell me. Alright, listen, sir. Sir.
All right. Have you finished?
No.
Not quite. I'd like you to answer a few questions.
Am I taller than you? Did you kill Elizabeth Adams? Sure.
Let's get right to it. Are you Elizabeth Adams' murderer?
That is for you to prove, if I'm not mistaken, boy.
Okay, fine.
You weren't expecting me to do all the legwork for you, were you? Lazy man.
Well, you know. Alright, fine.
I know you were at the scene. We will save a lot of time if you just tell me what happened.
Play bad
You
cop,
know
Louis.
nothing at all.
Enlighten me then. For now, I have your footprint in a pool of blood.
The gasp.
That's right. The only thing you can prove is one of my boots was at the scene.
Well, I can guess that you're probably wearing it.
You've wrapped up the investigation.
I don't like you.
All right. Have you finished?
No.
Not quite. I'd like you to answer a few questions.
So he just admitted that one of his boots was at the scene. Have you still got your
You were armed
gun?
the night of my arrival. Can I see your weapon?
No.
You do realize you're not helping, don't you? You're making it worse for yourself.
Alright, let's see if I can cure my negative alterations right now. Let me go through your correspondence real quick. Don't know if we shall meet again. At this point in time, I am a prisoner, snared by my own decisions. You must be protected. My future is lost without you. You can still be saved. No matter how much bitterness you hold against me, you must know that I made a pact with the devil, who I thought I could master. I thought I knew the monsters, but what I did for France is nothing compared to what they are capable of doing. Now I can't see any way out. The jaws are closing upon me. I love you now and forever. Did you write that? That's beautiful. I wouldn't think you capable of such a thing. Congratulations, I'm impressed. If you wrote that. It's a nice bed. Very nice sheets. See, your bed was made. Mine wasn't, but... What's this? 4 circle-shaped key. Sweet. I can unlock that box now.
Different.
Maybe this box, perhaps?
Pattern with 4 circles.
Here's the key. I'm just gonna open this box real quick. Don't even worry about it, man. Some notes.
Dear Monsieur Peru, I'm writing to thank you for the funds you sent. These funds will be crucial for the renovation of the western wing of the orphanage. The children you sent are doing marvelously well, and little Pierre will soon be walking. Some of them still sometimes suffer nightmares about their parents on the scaffold, but I expect they will cease in due course. Should you decide to send us more, please note that another 20 beds will soon be ready. The children and myself will never thank you enough. Long live the Republic. Long live France. Sister Marie-Hélène.
All right.
Aww.
I've retrieved everything.
You're a good guy, man. I like you better now.
All right. Have you finished?
Not quite. I'd like you to answer a few questions.
I've already made that choice. I found this
I'd like
letter.
to
Let's
talk
talk about it.
the letter you're writing. What woman is it addressed to?
Who says it's a woman? I'm not saying any more. There's
Well,
no
it's
point
awfully
you
poetic.
insisting.
It's not.
All right. Have you finished?
I don't think
Not
this guy's
quite.
gonna tell me anything.
I'd like...
I'll see you later, Peru. I still think, well, actually, I don't know what to think about you right now, but I know you were there. Maybe that you weren't actually murdering anyone, but I think you were there. And my mom was there, and somebody was murdered, so I'm keeping my eye on you. Von Wollner. Coming for ya. Is this one?
Johann
Yeah.
von Wollner.
I got some questions to ask you. I'm gonna rake you over the coals, man. Where are you? First of all, I'm gonna dig through your stuff. Okay. Nothing over here. What's this?
A chest locked with a 4-letter code.
No
Should
idea.
be a word close to the owner's heart.
Hey, how's it going? Can I look through your stuff? Oh! Would you look at these pair of boots? They seem to be like knee-high, maybe. Pretty impressive pair of boots. You like to wear boots, don't you? Don't you? Don't you? Were you wearing boots last night, Mr. von Wallner?
What can I do for you, de Richet?
Had time to
Monsieur,
compose yourself, huh?
Lord Mortimer has appointed me to investigate the tragedy that befell us last night.
Oh, yes. It's horrible. Yes. How can I help, monsieur?
Where were you last night?
Where were you last night?
In my room. I read a few ancient manuscripts before going to bed.
Just read a few
But I
ancient
didn't
manuscripts,
stay up
nothing
long.
big.
I was
No big
tired.
deal.
Thank you kindly.
Nothing else?
We finished. I'll have a look around and then take my leave.
Okay,
Do
there's gotta be
whatever
something
you
else.
have to do.
There's gotta be something else. This guy. This guy. This guy. This guy. What's
The
this?
Sorrows of Young Werther. There's a handwritten text signed by von Werner on this first page. Dear Elizabeth, I know that this book is but a small token compared to the delightful moments you gave me, but I hope that this will nonetheless keep the memory alive. Your ever-obedient servant. So, Volner had a relationship with Elizabeth.
Ooh, what kind of a
That's
relationship?
hardly surprising given his fondness for the occult.
What's this?
A table of alchemical symbols. Someone circled the zinc symbol.
Zinc.
A
That's a
chest
four-letter
locked
word.
with a four-letter code. Surely a word close to the owner's heart.
First letter, C. Second letter, I. Already there. Third letter, E. Aha. What did I get? Sorry? You usually tell me. Inventory, what did I get? Mother's handkerchief. Bougainville's, what? Okay. Piaget's letter. Mortimer's invitation. No mysterious notes? Anything? Okay, I sure hope that wasn't important, because I can't find it. Anyway, von Wollner, I'm not done questioning you. You
How
had a
can I
relationship
help,
with Elizabeth.
monsieur?
I knew it!
Excuse me for asking, but did you know Miss Adams?
Oh, she... not really, to tell the truth.
Well,
No.
this
I
note
found the
says
Victor dedication,
otherwise.
signed by your hand, monsieur. Would you like to change your version now?
Be careful, de Richet. Don't push your luck.
Oh, come
My
on,
relationship
come on.
with Miss Adams was pure. It has nothing to do with you.
Pure.
Continue playing the detective as you see fit. But if I find the who did that to Elizabeth, I will...
Yes! I would have preferred a simple response, but I see I have my answer now.
Was your relationship over and how long did it last? I don't know this guy's strengths and weaknesses right now. I would say questioning. He seems a little bit timid.
Exactly how long had you been seeing her?
I have no reason to answer you.
I see. Is that what you want me to tell Lord Mortimer when he asks what I found out?
It's only been a few weeks.
Nice. Okay, was your
I get
relationship
the
over?
impression that your romance was over. Am I right?
So, what does it matter to you? I would never have attacked her, if that's what you're insinuating.
I don't
Who
believe
put
you.
an end to the relationship? You or her?
It was her. It was her. But what does that matter? We both agree.
It was a crime of passion. I think I know enough. Okay, see you later.
We finished. I'll have a look around and then take my leave.
Do whatever you have
Also, I
to
took
do.
everything out of your box because your code was obvious, but anyway, I'll see you later. Alrighty, I think that's enough. I'm gonna leave it here for today. Still enjoying this. It's gonna be a lot longer than I thought it was, but I think I'm going to enjoy it. It's going to be a long series. But anyway, I will see you all later. Bye!